The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between these Road Warriors and the Carolina Panthers. Leading them, as always, their head coach. This guy's one of the top contenders in the conference. Just 1 loss through 8 games this year. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're off and running from Charlotte. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another game to Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
5-yard gain on the play.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He'll try and run this. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting up to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Anytime you go on the road, you could put points on the board on your opening drive. Job well done.
Scott now to return. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the well again. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jack Sawyer working hard, making the stop. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding enough. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
He'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Throwing from the gun here. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
22 yards. Complete to number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain of 22 yards.
Judkins up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another one for Judkins. And they make this stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Judkins headed right. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jeremy Chin now on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gain in the future.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. You're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. They'll run. Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
I'll throw it. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
All the way back to the 19. Here's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He dodged the tackle, and this drive will start inside the 25. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second try. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
With a quick pass out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Deebo Samuel. A 1-yard pickup.
Going is Darnold on 3rd down. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Brian Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Now he'll throw off the play fake.
At the 49-yard line.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good. First down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Chicago.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. This time he's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it off. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring on 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. That demands an aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Jones. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Jones once more. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He'll call his own number. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. Past the line, he's going to run for it. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
16 yards. There's another Panthers. First down. 1st and goal on the 4-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number and carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jones, and he gets in, touchdown! The Panthers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers take the lead on that successful kick.
7, visitors 6.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dumping this one off to Judkins. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now pressure coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
goodness gracious. This quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it or even finish this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. This is Loveland working the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that active 5-game losing streak might be a thing in the past if this lead holds. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We're going to pause here for an injury, and that is Sam Darnold receiving some attention from the medical staff. He was shaken up on the previous play. Just a yard left to go on second down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the backup. First throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Second down carry for Jones. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. He has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up
throw here, 3rd down. Quick slant to Samuel. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Dropping back to throw. This finds Franklin. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got the first down grab. It's still going. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good. For a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's ETN on first down. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 3.
Going to keep this one and go. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
It's a gain of 2. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Harrison Jr. A 7-yard gain.
Judkins running between the tackles. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Panthers countering with a dime package here. Third down. Looking in the air here. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag.
A 55-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Slot man in motion left. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got Pierce. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Spins out of one side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Going with Jones on the ground. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8.
Panthers 14, visitors 6.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A 58-yard attempt.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they continue to trail by 8.
Oh, you feel for kickers in situations like this. The loneliest guy in the building. Sometimes you forget those goalposts. They're only 18 feet 6 inches wide. And this time he might have rushed things a little, and it winds up no good.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break. Jones again on 2nd down. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Browns. And this is Lamar Jackson. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Commanders finish off the first half of the season with a victory to move them to 5-4 on the season. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is C.D. Lamb. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Travis Etienne. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one is now at halftime with the Titans lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the 3rd quarter. Scott now to return. Shoots away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop them up.
They've been doing it.
And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 48-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving
now. Complete to Trumbull. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's head. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the runner. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Running left side by Jefferson. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. You've set it down for them from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a throw. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. He's got Harrison. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Harrison Jr. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Perfectly for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass race. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's another first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
First down, play action.
Chicago.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to number 18, Marvin Harrison.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Judkins. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
A lot of targets to pick from as they go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in. The lead, only a field goal now.
17. Visitors 14.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in capturing. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Escapes the defender. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
We've set of downs from 37. The play fake. He'll throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QB's want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gain of 20 more yards. That's another.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Harrison Jr. incomplete. Brings up
Going again on 2nd. Here comes the screen for ETN. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. In the hands of his running back, ETN. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Anticipating the pass, defense out there and dying. It's 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
a 31-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
This 3rd field goal of the game is a big one. They're all tied up now in the 2nd half. And rather than playing from behind, Kate, this will be interesting. They can now focus on getting a stop and taking control of the flow of this game.
Scott now to return. This makes it up to the 25. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this one doesn't go far. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 3.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Carolina in punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. First down from the 42. On the give, here's Judkins. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Taken in by Harrison. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So they move 7 downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. Complete to Marvin Harrison.
Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. First down, he takes the snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 40.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. Fields this at the 19. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Carolina offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that one gains 7. And that's good for a Panthers first.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
By Jordan Davis.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Back at the 39-yard line.
Another carry for him. And some nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Complete to number 84, Tyler Warren.
From the gun, Judkins. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Lee Judkins on the drop down. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. It's his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Handoff now to Judkins. Which is a gain of 3 there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another 1st down.
Throwing now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Flicks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word. Denver, Dallas. I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their mind.
And he barrels across with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They're going to throw out of the gun. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Samuel. 8 yards on the pickup.
Handoff on second and short. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
3 yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Steps up and he's running with it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Thrown back in the backfield and he gets the handoff. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. It's Judkins on the counter. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
That's good. For a first down.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Judkins running between the tackles. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll run here, ETN. They'll have the first down and even more. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So quarterback on here. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They draw it up for him. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So for my partner, Brock Hewitt, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say so long from Charlotte.